Welcome back, everybody. Here we go again. We're going to continue from where I was. Basically, things have moved on. Just go check out audio and everything's working. Voice, that seems to be working. Hopefully we'll load in. Can we check that's working? Oh, and it's night time. How bloody surprising. Okay, that's fine. At least it's lesser at night than it was last night. Last time we were on, and we had a night time to worry about. Let's just refresh that. That seems to be working. Okay. Right, so we've got, at the moment, main locker, which is working as base building locker. And some guns. Secondary locker, which is just general rubbish at the moment while we gather stuff. It will be eventually ammo and clothing. Once the sun comes up, we'll be off hunting for pools and such like, which we then will sell in, sorry, guns, which will turn into cash and put a fridge in here. And then some sort of case in the corner to use for supplies. I would envisage that we end up with something slid in there. That'll be for the 2 sleeping bags. But at the moment, we're not going to do anything until the sun comes up a bit more because we don't have MVGs. And as soon as I go out without MVGs, I die. As are... Are we wearing gloves still? No, it keeps dropping our gloves. Weird game. We have got gloves on again. That's chambered in 76251, so NATO 762. And that's chambered in 308, civilian 762. Okay, so basically, guys, we're waiting for the sun to come up. We'll then push up the road. Push up to like here. Do this area. Hi, Dubs. And then we'll push across to Trader. Hello, mate. How are you? At some point, I need to take this down and move it inside there to make it more secure. young pepper. Good, good. Just getting home from work in the trailer this morning. How did it go? Make some good sales? I'm good, thank you, buddy. I did a stream, obviously UK, earlier, that I had 101 people watching me. I was like, what's this all about? Hour and a half did the stream. I had over 250 views with 101 at the end watching the stream. I was like, not a world I'm used to. Though yesterday I averaged 35 by the time we got to the end of the stream. But the algorithm liked me this morning. It's okay. Less than normal because it was pouring with rain at a car show. Okay. I know. It's insane. And that's worth, obviously that's 250 people that each watched an advert. That's where it's worth money to me now. Right, we need to get some guns to sell to Trader so we can buy a fridge. I promised Chuckles when he gets back from work there'll be stuff here. My last two streams I've had over 30 viewers on YouTube at the end. That's awesome, mate. For me, I'm really glad I switched to YouTube, but it took a long time to get monetized. But really glad I took this route. So obviously, guys, we don't have MVGs at the moment, so there's luck involved in this. Well, there's always luck. It's DayZ. Obviously, it's not a highly populated server either. First 500 was really hard to get. Getting from 500 to 1,000 was a nightmare for me. And it hadn't been for the video that I had going viral last year, I wouldn't have done it. I'd still be... That video, I still wouldn't have hit it now. That video's the bit that did it for me. But I say it's... This server might not have the numbers, but Chuckles and I were killed. Ooh, that's nice, isn't it? First little thing for sale. Chuckles and I were both killed last night by players. And the zombies hit a lot harder. There's monsters at night. And you need to eat and drink all the time. So it's hard enough without players causing problems. I think this is the most well I've been on food and water since I started. And the economy in the traders here. I need to edit some videos. I'd just rather play than edit. I get that, mate. I get that completely. It's like, do I spend time editing or do I spend time playing? I'll play. Yeah, so you need to eat and drink all the time on here. Which is really nice. Oh, we got... That's probably worth having. Oh, that's the guy that killed us, Chuckles and I, yesterday. Lots of quests to do on here as well. Come on. It's obviously an NBC day. We've got the gas zone down from the base, so it's worth getting some sets together. And players are making kills on here. It's happening. Oh, you got a good graphics card in it, mate. You know me, when people say new PC, I get excited about graphics cards. That being said, I'm gonna, when I move, I'm gonna get a laptop for editing. Nails on him. Good to see. I have a 5060 Ti I'm putting in it. It's not a bad little card. I'm looking at a 5070 in the laptop I'm going to get. Obviously, I currently have my 47 Ti Super, which is in my main machine, which is amazing. And I wouldn't change it. But there's no point in this day and age, if I'm going to buy a laptop with built-in graphics, getting anything less than a 50 series. Because it will go away with me when I go away on military camps. Need a couple more guns, really, to make this worthwhile. Because we need about 40 grand to buy a fridge. Once I've got the fridge in base, I'll be happy. Oh, now that's a problem. Do you keep that or do you sell it? Sellable. That's a lot of space taken up. But it's sellable. We'll take it for the moment, and if we find a gun, we'll throw it away. Fridge we need, and then we need to go fishing and fill the fridge up with food, because food's my biggest problem at the moment. So the trader on here works on the fact that if you've not got, the trader has some stuff that's got infinite buy and sell, but most of the stuff is based upon stock levels. So the trader by this point of wipe has no stock. Where was that ash 12? I thought we picked one up. It did, it went on there. Okay. And I need sort of base because we're early. We're late to wipe, and we only came on the server yesterday. Basically, Chuckles and I were looking for a new home that will give us a challenge without it being too difficult. We don't play a lot. And that can go now. Can I fit any more weapons in? No. Fit one more if I put it on my back. And then we'll push the trader. By the time we get the trader and get that sorted, the sun will be coming up. They sell well. So trader is a safe zone. Black market trader isn't. Trader it is. Reluctant to not sell the ash. It's 12.755. It's a one tapper. That's a keepable, I think. This one's got that awful fishing mod. Awful said jokingly, that awful fishing mod that when you fish, there's a percentage chance that you're going to be visited by bears or wolves because you've cut up fish nearby them. Hopefully we'll make enough money from this and what we've got in the bank to bring a fridge home. And then we can start gathering food. Fridge and a small box would be good. Or fridge and a code lock. And code lock away my base building supplies. Seven of us on now. Good. Numbers are building. Right. Centurion killed me and Chuckles in the dark in Nova, which is why we moved to the other side of the map. I soft raided somebody earlier. They'd had their doors blown off, but not everything stolen. So I went in and cut the base down and took one locker. I think these guys forget that they're on a PvP server at times. Well, I'm in Black Market, and we need more guns in here, guys. Yeah, right, whatever. Spare foul mag for this would be nice. Make my life a little easier. Right, we extract at the smoke. Someone's driving around here. Do some sales. Ammo boxes. Ammo. .556 higher grain. Sell. Okay, top. 308 keep. Sell that rubbish. Sell that. And that. Get rid of those. And that. And that. We'll keep that for the moment. Hi, Dubs. All right, mate. I'm off. Going to grab some lunch. Have a great stream. Thank you, buddy. Enjoy the rest of your day. That can go. We'll keep that because I like the SA58. Keep battery. Keep boots. At the moment. Jackets. Keep bottle. Nothing extra in here, is there? No. Sell that. Sell that. And we've already got 62 grand. Excellent. Sell that. Sell that rubbish. They are 10. We're selling. Selling. 142,000. Better. Well, is there a weapons trader in here that will supply the PKM? Yeah, down this end. Maybe. No, it's a BM sell only. Okay. So we'll withdraw all of that. Lots of lovely money. And we got some MVGs. Need a battery. We do purchase 9-volt. Buy one of them. Right, let's get some storage. We wanted a fridge, didn't we? That's what we wanted. A little fridge for base. JD fridge. Old fridge, old fridge. We'll have a JD fridge. Fridge bought. What is that? Yeah, that's a keepable. Now, what other storage do we have while we're here? Block. Yeah. Any other supplies? No. Can't buy. Cooking pot we could do with. Buy one of them. Could do with a couple of sleeping bags, but they're expensive. I'd have to sell my gun. Don't need any tents. Don't think there's any other tools we need. Okay, so storage containers. Not those type. Right, what have we got? Barrel shelf kit. No. Barrel furnace, wicker basket, no. Wall clock, no. Beach chair, no, no, no. Big drawer cabinet kit, maybe. I don't know how big they are, that's the trouble. Freight shelf kit. First aid cabinet. Old fridge we've got already. Got globe. Don't need those. Single locker would do the job. Or safe. Military locker, no. Plant shelf kit. Sewing machine. Single lockers, they could work. Tools drawer kit. Out of stock. So purchasable in here. That makes more sense. Just want something to store items in. We might go for the, because you can't make the, where are they? Okay, so we're not going to get that. Let's just get ourselves some sort of storage container. Can be a locker. But next to the fridge, basically, with bits and pieces in. Odds and sods. If there's any... triple locker. Didn't want a triple, I wanted a single locker. Locker. Green single locker. We'll buy one of them. Okay. Another code lock then. That's 2 code locks. 1 code lock. Where's it put the other one? There. Good. See if there's any food for sale. Medical. See if there's any food for sale. Only meat. Venison. 5.5. Any beef? No. Save me having to do stuff and pay the rest of the money away and then get home and drop the supplies off. Right then, now the mad rush home. Drink and drink before we go. Come on. I've got messages coming in from work. Good news. Numbers have dropped off because it's dark, but that's all right. You know me, we complete missions, we go looting, occasionally we might get involved in a firefight. Once the base is secure, which we're secure apart from this raiding weekend, so I'm not willing to build outside until I've got enough nails to build a few pods. But this means that we don't need to go fishing. When we get back, we do need to cook the meat, but we don't need to go fishing. We need to get our food up. Then we can go off looting. Be good. We could do with some keys and key cards, so we're going to have to go and loot a town. And better chance of killing zombies and getting nails. We're not overly desperate for guns now. We're starting to build up an NBC pack ready to hit the gas zone. About 2 minutes more. We were finding a hacksaw because they're used for hacking off code locks when raiding. Right, I think NVG's off. And we need to start doing some hack crates and shite. Right, fridge to start with. Fridge in place. Now the odds and sods locker. And these two need to be code locked. Okay, now we need to get guns put away that we don't need. Anything else going away? That's food. That's a scope. Not going in there. Nor's NBC. Nails are. Now that's lockable. I need to put all of the nails in there. And all of the tools. Right, there is going other bits and pieces. Won't take NBC in there. Okay. What about that one? That will. NBC building up. Scope will go in the other one. That's that done. Get the food cooked. I hear you, Mr. Heli, but for the moment, I'm more worried about getting this dealt with. And then we're going to go looting. think about this. Get my that one out of there, and that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. Doobie-doobie-doo. That done. Yeah. No power. Does it need power? Probably. But hey, we can worry about that at a later date. Water. Tins food. Do. I know what I'm like. Food types have to go into piles, don't they? I wonder if it'll take the water container. It will. Okay, that changes things. Goes there. Go there. And then underneath that can go food. Good. Will it take the fishing rod? No. I was going to hope too much on that, wasn't I? Right, let's just see what our restrictions are like on the base. We're fine, aren't we? Wait for this food to cool. There we go. Probably eat all of this and the stuff out the fridge as well. Gotta get that 12% up somehow. Okay, Where are we going to go looting? We don't need any guns at the moment. We need general loot. So we're going to have to go and hit something that's got a chance of general loot. Maybe we hit there, then into here because it's not gassed. And then come back up the coast again. Hit the Kino if we've got space on the way home. So if we come down to about here and then switch across. Looks good to me. Yeah, okay. Not important. We do need another bandage, so we do need medical. Quick check of the pub as we go by in case there's a base in it, because it's quite close to where we are. It's nice to know where your competition is. That was my trigger. There's some good bases built on top of that at times. You just have to get a lot of resources to do it and be prepared to be raided on a regular basis. Oh, 50% food. That's a first. Heli crash. We might be going home. We'll be going home. Oh, we've got a key. We did. Drichkino, legendary key. My Z, wasn't it? Well, we're here to check the shed properly. Fill my vape because it's starting to vape stuff that doesn't taste like vape juice. You need to buy some more juice. It's getting low. Did well at that little run. Living on this side of the map has its danger. but my god, is it useful when it comes to things like heli crashes. Yeah. How many slots? So it's just take the radio off. It's just a big military radio. Okay. That's fine. That can go away in the other place. That can go away in the other place. We'll keep that on us because I need to find Grishkino. You guys will know exactly where it is and I won't. So I need to search on the map a little bit. So 9 times 19 is shite. So it will be sold. Weapon part will be sold. Will be sold. Clothing, oh. Collectibles. Ready to go to BM with at some point. I wonder if the tin opener will go in here. Best case scenario it does. If it doesn't though. So water bottle can go there. That can go in single locker. As can spare knife and spare hook. Okay. Sellable, I'm guessing clothing, gloves, t-shirt, trousers, Bergen. Can that be used? No, that is a collectible. There. What's it for? It is for Grishkino. It's bound to be on the other side of the map. 100%. Down here, isn't it? A lot for no. Kemi. Amici. Rosino. Someone's called that in. come on. Where's Kino? There we go. Somewhere in there. Right, be right back, guys. I'm just going to comfort break. Thanks for waiting, guys. Right, so the key says sedan wreck. Opens a sedan wreck key room at Grishkino. Right, where's my... Oh, God. So at least it's not a long distance to go. So we need to run... I'm going to miss out the airfield for obvious reasons. I need to go to about there somewhere. Oh, is that VMC? Yeah, we need to miss out VMC for obvious reasons. So So we need to come to about here, swing round, miss out Starry and come in from that direction. And then we're looking for the sedan crate. I reckon garage. That's my guess. So we're going to need food, we're going to need water. We've got water. We're going to need food with us. We're going to need the key with us. We're empty on that kit, that's good. We could have done with an extra bandage, which we don't have. Right then, let's go for it. Saying earlier, I want to build in here at some point. Really close by. Hopefully that's what they're hitting is VMC. Shit. Mission's changed. If we can get some height overlooking VMC and without the hill. Yeah, I've got an incoming message. Nothing important. Can deal with it later. There, so if I do die, I don't lose the key. That's not going to work, is it? Can't believe I'm pushing in VMC as a solo against a potential trio with no spare mags. This is suicide. Top of that building you need to be on. you've got the right scope, you can get rounds into the MC. Zombies are spawning out there, so the player's certainly in there. How many players are on the server? 14. Okay. Come on. I don't even know if 308 will... I know in the real world 308 will do this ramp distance, but we're talking DayZ here. Should have brought the Ash 12 with me, shouldn't I? Entrance is there. Something's moving there. Looks like a goat fighting a human. Yeah, there's a goat fighting a player there. I don't have a silencer, so the minute I fire, player moved. Might be wolves in there, you know. Something's moved that way. Still movement in there. I don't know if you guys can see this because I've got a massive 4K screen here that I'm viewing on. You'll probably just see a blur, but I'm seeing through the trees and can just see something moving. It's either the evil goat or wolves trying to break into the barracks. Dead. Right there. The players are moving up that ditch. Searching, isn't he? The animals are still fighting to get in. They're wolves. They're biting at the door. Okay. Dead. Okay, crate's been unlocked. They come this way and they go over open terrain. They're running towards me. I will wait for them to get within sort of here and then shoot into them. they're running away, then it's more difficult. Also, if they're running directly away, that's fine. But if they're running left or right, I've got to allow for the shot to hit, which I'm not so good at. Player move. Fighting Zeds now. Didn't know I was on auto. Too much height. Yeah. Need to extract. My own fault. Yeah, he's got a 50. Move. That was stupid, that was. Fired a burst. I should have fired a single shot in there. I might have winged somebody with a single shot. Foolish goblin, foolish goblin. Reload that mag. I need to come up to about there and then swing round to here. Back on the original track. What the fuck? Well, certainly custom in airfield, isn't it? Awesome. I love clever edits, even if that was stuck through concrete. Tempting, you know. Let's do a search of brash. See what we can get out of it. We can do a key a different day. Actually, keeping the key on me, and if I die, then running it as a dead person makes a lot of sense. Or when I've got support, because people out there have 50s. I don't think I'm ready for that fight yet. We only got basic armour, haven't we? We've got tier 3 armour. Still, we're not really ready for it. Galley. Got MVGs with us, so one more block and then we'll push trader. Buy some bandages for base. Oh, that was a major lag spike, wasn't it? Water's down. My water's down as well. I'm loving this server though. Be a wipe in a couple of weeks. Might choose a better base location then. Certainly sell the Garel. It's only 223. See if we can sell this thing. Scally. Really all we're after is bandages and food if there's any food available on the trader. Tins that we can store in base for an emergency. Don't like ATMs on here, and I don't like there being paychecks, but I can live with it. I'll sell that as well because of the other stuff that we've got on here that I do like. a shit helmet. How much money did we have? 40k. Food. Expensive. We've got a little bit in base, haven't we? I think. Oh, we've got an MRE on us, so we wanted bandages for base. No. Okay, pay the rest of the money. Away. The cot mag. That needs to be sold. Right, water. Get home. I'm not doing the hat crate at night when people got 50s out there. Not till we get tier 4 armour and a 50 ourselves. And I need to recruit a third member of the team that's on my same time zone as me. Because this server's got 3-man teams on. Lego's not making it, which is really annoying. Player called airdrop on VMC. Special airdrop is player called, from what I can gather. where that can come in here. Fire lighting can go there. All right, we've got that's that stuff. Helmet-y stuff can go there. Need to eat that. That can stay on me. MREs can come in here. Weapon parts. A little bit of first aid. Those weapons I've got to have. Nope. I think that'll be it for the night, guys. It's been a good run today. So 268 views in just over 2 hours, 2 hours 20. Really happy with that. Thanks for the interaction. Thanks for the chat. Really good to see myself at 89 views at the end, or 89 viewers at the end. It's been an amazing day today. I've had 101 and a 90 something, and now 89. I'm really impressed. So thank you, guys. You've bumped my averages massively. I will be on again tomorrow. Remember,